Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 990 named Satisfiability of Equality Equations. In this problem, you are given an array of string equations that represents relationship between variables where each string's equation of I is length 4. And there are basically two forms, which is xi is equal to yi and xi not equal to yi. Here, xi and yi are the lowercase letters, not necessarily different. That means they can be same. And that represents one letter variable names. Now, we have to return true if it is possible to assign integers to variable names so as to satisfy all of the given equations, or we have to return false. Now, let's consider these equations. Here, A is equal to B, but B is not equal to A. So it never be possible because A is already equal to B. So it is not possible such that B is not equal to A. So we have to return false. Now, in the second equations, the first equation is B is equal to A, and the second equation is A is equal to B. So if we assign the value 1 and 1 to A and B, it will satisfy the both of the conditions, because then both of the condition will become 1 is equal to 1. So we have to return true. I hope you understood the problem statement. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now here, to understand the algorithm, we have taken these examples. Basically, we have taken 6 equations. The first one is A is equal to B. The second one is B is equal to C. The third one is D is equal to E. The fourth one is A not equal to D. The fifth one is E not is equal to F. And the last one is A not equal to C. So now, how can we basically solve this problem? We can easily solve this problem by using the disjoint set union data structures, and we will use the connected component concept. The concept is very simple. For each of the equation where we have the equality, we should insert them into the same component. That means, suppose A is equal to B, that means A is connected to B. B is equal to C, that means B is connected to C. And D is equal to E, that means D is connected to E. So here, these are the two components. So in the first component, there are 3 variables A, B, C. In the second component, there are 2 variables D and E. Now, after we have built the component, we have to check for all of the non-equality. Suppose here A is not equal to D. That means A and D cannot belongs to the same component. Is it true? Yes. A is here, D is here. They both belongs to the different component. That means it is possible. And here E not equal to F. E is presented here, and suppose F is a single entity presented here. So both of them are presented into the different component. So it is possible. But A not equal to C, it is not possible because A and C, they both belongs to the same component, and as they both belongs to the same component, that means they are equal. So A not equal to C cannot be true. So here, now our problem is how can we determine whether both of them are presented in the same component. Basically, here we will use the disjoint set union, and we will all time get the ultimate parent of each of the node. Suppose we have to decide B and C are presented into the same component or not. So the ultimate parent of B is A and the ultimate parent of C is also A. So as the ultimate parent of B and C is equal, we can say that B and C presented into the same groups or same component. Now, suppose we have to check whether C and E presented into the same component. So the ultimate parent of C is A and the ultimate parent of E is D. So both of them are not equal. That means we can say that C and E does not belongs to the same component or the same group. So this is the algorithm. Let's wrap up the algorithm. For each of the equality equations, we have to build the connected components. And for each of the non-equality equations, we have to check whether the two of the variable does not belongs to the same component. Because they are not equal, it is not possible that they belongs to the same component. But if they belongs to the same component, we have to return false. Otherwise, we have to return true. This is the algorithm. I hope you understand it. Now let's move on to the code. Here we are given a function named equations possible and we are given a list of strings equations. Now we have to declare the parent array where each of the variable is parent of itself right now. It is the DSU. Now for each of the equations, if the current equation is equality, that means we have to build the connected components. That means here the parent of find parents first variable will be equal to find parents of second variable. So in the find parent function, we are taking a node as a parameter, and if node is equal to parent of node, we have to return node. Otherwise, we have to return parent of node equal to find parent of node. Now, for each of the non-equality equations, if the ultimate parent of the first variable is equal to the ultimate parent of the second variable, that means it is not possible. So we have to return false. Otherwise, we have to return true. I hope you understood the code. Thank you everyone for watching the video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.